All right, this is another one. Gunmen attack police station in Edo, loot armory. All right, the news in detail. Armed men have attacked the divisional police headquarters at Igweben, Edo State, carting away a large number of arms and ammunition and injuring two police officers in the process. The two police officers, one inspector of police and a corporal, who were badly injured during the attack, were said to be receiving treatment in an undisclosed hospital. Premium Times learned on Tuesday that the suspected armed robbers came to the police station at about 8 p.m. on Monday and threw on objects believed to be dynamite into the station before gaining access. Following the explosion, the armed men immediately gained access to the building, headed for the armory where the arms and ammunition were stolen. Initial reports indicated that the two police officers died in the attack and their bodies deposited in the mortuary. However, the Edo State Police Command Public Relations Officer Chidi Nwabuzo said the officers were only wounded but not dead. The attack, it was further gathered, had sparked serious protest in the locality as hundreds of youth have taken to the streets calling on the government to probe the attack, which they believed was carried out by outsiders. However, Mr. Nwabuzo, in his reaction, said on November 9, 2020, at about 19:30 hours, hoodlums suspected to be armed robbers invaded the police station at Igweben. Immediately, the police personnel mobilized to repel them. During the gun duel, one of the suspected armed robbers was shot dead. Two policemen were wounded and they were taken to the hospital. One motorcycle suspected to belonging to the robbers was confiscated by the police. No police officer was killed in the attack. The Edo State Police spokesman added he assured that the police were doing their best to weed out criminal elements in that axis of the state capital, adding that normalcy had returned to that part of the state. All right, this is serious. Wow, I don't understand what is happening in Edo State right now. Let's even forget about the whole country right now. But Edo State as a state, well, a lot had been happening, and if you take a very good look at what happened earlier during the #EndSARS, where hoodlums went to prison to release prisoners. In fact, because a lot of people had known that in no time, since those prisoners were released, though we had some innocent ones there, but the majority of these people that were released into Edo State, it has been gathered that most of these criminals are heartless, as in these people are heartless. Maleke was saying in the other day that most of the criminals that were released into Edo State were released into the city from prison. So most of them, if you hear the kind of crime these people had committed, you will not even want to stay in Edo State again. For those kind of people that does not have no conscience, they can do a lot of things. This is YouTube. There are so many things I won't be able to say right now. But these people, the kind of offense they committed, oh my God. In fact, if you are living in Edo State, well, immediately you heard that these prisoners had been released back to this city, to the state, you are supposed to run helter-skelter, because these people, now that they have been released, they are ready to storm, come back again to, oh my God. But the mistake a lot of them had made, well, it was not the fault of the indigenous anyway, because The set of people, it was gathered that the set of people that released these people from prison were the so-called criminals. No, the prisoners that they released were their mates, their colleagues. Because most of them discovered that now that they have captured their boss, they won't be able to operate again. So they use that advantage to quickly enter into the prison to release their colleagues so that they can start penetrating the whole state. And that is what we can see right now. They are back to the extent in broad daylight. The way criminals were operating in Edo State in broad daylight, because they believe that no policemen again to attack them. No policemen, so they have just ran back to that place to quickly misbehave. In a broad daylight, you can imagine what happened around the ring road there. Snatching of vehicles, dragging people out of their vehicle. Collected vehicle and left and do also. They believe that nobody can question them. And that is what we are seeing right now. And the set of robbers that went to this same police station right now, they went there because they noticed that, okay, fine, police are back. They are back to their job. They will be disturbing their own activities. So the next thing, they had to go and they want to go and destroy everything. You can imagine what they carted away with. I think the state government should do something. You can't wait for the federal government to do everything for you. If you notice that these policemen cannot alone capture all these criminals, you can recruit soldiers. Pay them. Let these people secure the land, because innocent souls are dying on a daily basis. And look at what has happened right now. The good Lord will continue to help us in this country, because the way the whole thing is going, we need prayers, and we need to shine our eyes to secure ourselves, because as it is, God will not come from heaven. It is human being that He will use. So let's use our initiative. A lot of people say, there is God. Yes, we know there is God, but you have to protect yourself. Shine your eyes, because the way the whole thing is going now, the security aspect, I think the people, this criminal, they have been able to capture, they understand. You can imagine throwing in dynamite to be able to capture the police station. Only God knows the state to which people are in that area right now, because as it is, no rest of mind. They will not believe that even the policemen that were sent to protect them were still attacked. So what can happen to them? I think things needs to be done. Security men should be employed, recruited to that state, because these boys, they are everywhere and they are watching. They are all in the street. They released their colleagues to be in the street so that they can be able to penetrate. Too bad. Well, that is it, my people, on this one. Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.